The Breaker of Dawns, the Underboss of Destruction, Annihilator of 404.
That being said, where was Langston last?
Said he was going up to Sandy.
I have information on
Yeah,
that.
can we-
Actually, that's
This guy fucking
yes.
called me.
Can we make sure
So
that
you guys all know.
clear?
Yeah, what the
Can we make
fuck's
sure
going on?
that's clear? Hold on.
This.
They shouldn't be able to
room
hear through the floors,
yeah,
man.
This is yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I have information on that. I do.
Okay, so everyone knows. Okay. Can I get caught up to speed, please? Because he just fucking called me and said some shit.
Okay. So, well, I'm not saying this because I'm trying to gossip. I'm trying to inform you guys, okay?
Right.
Just so you guys understand the difference. While I was saving Lang, he keep yapping in my fucking ear, you know, how me and you are fucking useless, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, brother, I'm on a bike, you behind me, and like you ever said, I'm saving you, I'm driving away, I'm escaping cops for you, I'm out here getting you. But he's like, he keep bitching at me. So we hide in a construction yard. He still keep bitching at me. He's like, you protecting Clark and them, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not protecting anybody. Our car went into the fucking water. We got out of the car. Like, I was just trying to reason with him. He didn't listen. So I was going to, you know, punch him. But I was on the bike, so I pistol whoop him. So, you know, I took him out. You get me? With a pistol whoop. So then he got real upset about it. He's like, you know, you better put me in the water. I'm going to kill you type shit. And I said, you know, listen, I'm not going to put you in the water. Like, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to bring you to a hospital, you know, and you can do what you want after. It is what it is. Then after the hospitale, he's on his, how should I call it? You know, pack my bags and do my thing vibe, you know? But like I said, the reason we didn't want to bring it up to the crew or anything, like, I don't take stuff serious. Well, don't get me wrong. This is a serious situation, but I don't want to like make something out of an explosion before we actually sit down, potentially give it a day or two, and you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Go
no,
back
that
to
makes
routine
sense.
before you make it a big deal. Because if you make something like this big deal,
Then it's official.
when we
Then
wake
it's
up,
official, yeah.
when we wake up, maybe we get Lang back. Yeah, most likely we're gonna get him back, even if I need to like give my pinky away. But it's bigger chance we lose others because of this. They'd be like, oh, Don's fighting, they're gone. You get what I'm saying? Time to jump the boat. So
yeah.
I'm not trying to make it's a big deal, but I'm not trying to make it a bigger deal than I think what it's supposed to be. And yes, I'm the one who hit him.
Yeah, well,
but
he called me.
Between us, he kind of had it coming.
Right. He called me. All right. I said, how's my blood on your fucking car? Because you ran me over. And then I got thrown in jail forever. And fined to shit. He said, it's clean now. And then continued by saying, I've been hard on you. We've been hard on you for a reason. It's time for you to step up. Bop, 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 bop. I'm out this bitch. Make Cypress proud. Make me proud. I'm leaving. And I said, what the fuck you talking about? And I just questioned everything you just said. So what the fuck you talking about? Over and over. And then he said it again, basically. He complimented me, which I didn't like. I'm not used to that. I don't like that. So I think something's going on, okay? And then he said...
of course.
And then I said, there's only one way out. He said, well, then come find me, motherfucker.
Yes, and that's why what about you, Gigi? You had some information you said.
Yeah, so I was up in Polito.
Yeah.
Before that, I picked him up, right? Speedy, you were leaving for a little bit. So I drop in a bush right over here, get my legal car, bring him back to the hospital, get him cleaned up, bring him back here. He's pretty silent in the car, right? He just has not much to say. He does a one-on-one with Luch in the butchery, so he has me bring him there. I wait outside. I see him.
So Luch has got some tea.
Come out, and he walks past me. I didn't call out to him, but he just kind of walks past, and just walks all the way down the street, and gets a car out of the garage, and leaves. So, you know, I don't know what's going on at that point, but I figure, okay.
Lang is trying to destroy Cypress.
So
he's just walking around. He's gonna grab that soon and just break it.
House because I always wanted a house up there. I go up to Polito. As I'm driving past, I see the car that he took outside of what's her name, Georgina's spot, the one doing the fortune telling and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So I see that little house, right? So I see his car there.
Oh my fucking
God.
God.
I go and look at the house, and then after I look at it, I just sit to see where he's going. I just sit, and then Luciano called me. and I came down. But that's what I was doing. I was actually just sitting nearby,
I see.
trying to see what was going on, because all I knew was last he did was break off separately, and the atmosphere was very weird. So, but that's where I last saw him.
Guys, I don't think he left Cypress. I think Speedy. I think you and him broke up.
Mm.
And that's fine. I know it sounds fucked up, but that's fine.
So
Like
he went, I'm leaving.
I'm a grown
and then
ass
went to get
man.
his tarot cards read.
Yeah, I know, but that's what. Listen, like I'm not trying to gossip here, okay? I don't know how to say this, but Lang is a drama queen. I don't know what to say.
I know.
He's a drama queen, and he pisses me off. And I do sometimes stuff, but like I'm a hothead. I always been a hothead. I will be a hothead. I'm not gonna change, and I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna you know what I'm saying? Be on the same rank. I'm not gonna take shit the whole time. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I am. That's how I've always been, and I will be.
Lucian.
But he is my brother. We need to save the brother. We need to bring him fucking back. We need to bring him back, not in a duffel bag, but in a fucking, I don't know, in a fucking tie, in a suit, in a nice manner. If it's needed, I fucking give my left hand, because I'm a, I like my right hand. I give my left hand, but I ain't sucking nobody's dick.
That's right. That's fucking right. Lucian, what was the last thing he said before he went up north? He got his fucking cards read? We were just there, right? That's the card reading lady, right?
Yeah.
Good fucking God.
In the slaughterhouse, he brought up this whole issue with the Roosh, right? And we're talking about people fucking around too much, not taking shit seriously. And I thought he actually ran your ass over on purpose. But I called him out on that. I said, well, we're fucking around here in the middle of a job, and then our underboss gets run over. Well, what are you gonna tell me about that? So he probably felt very confronted and shit, and he went off on me. That's it. He walked out. Basically, we couldn't finish the conversation. Apparently, he didn't do it on purpose. It was because his tires were out and there was no space. There was a lot of cops in front of us. So that's it. That's all he had to fucking say.
Right.
That's all he had to say, and I would have believed him. That's it. If he didn't do it on purpose, then he didn't do it on purpose, right? But then, he's walking away from me, and I can't talk to him. He just stormed down. So he took some of the things. I believe he may have grabbed some money. Maybe he grabbed some guns and shit too. Not all of them. So Gigi,
it don't matter. He can grab it all. He can grab it all. We are dons. We do fuck we want, with all due respect to other you guys.
The way I see
it, don't matter.
It's money for him to use as
exactly.
While he's out there. If he needs guns, he needs guns. Just give him some time. Hopefully,
These guys are in denial.
But
if we see him out there, what's the protocol?
The protocol is, if anybody in the crew acting sus, I'm killing them. I don't care. But here in this room, these 5 people right here, plus obviously other dons, we're the one who needs to fix this, right? I know it's my fault, guys, but I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry for what I did, if that makes sense. I don't know.
No, that makes sense.
We
you think you guys can make up?
There's no
Well, it's not about me and him making up. It's about, it's very simple for me. I'm not gonna. I don't care who you are, where you from, how you look, how you talk, right? I'm not gonna take shit while I'm trying to save you. It's just ridiculous. How you gonna sit in the back of my motorcycle and fucking you know what I'm saying, call me useless while I'm trying to escape for you? I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for you. It makes 0 sense.
Yeah, I mean,
think anyone's blaming you, Speedy.
Adrenaline was fucking high. You know the way, Gigi, you know as well the way fucking jobs go.
Oh yeah.
The screaming back and forth, between us dons. Shit might happen, right? But at the end of the day, we're brothers, and this shit has to have a fucking solution.
Exactly.
So, Lang is not our enemy, but we do need to bring him back. Andy's on it already.
We're gonna bring him back.
We're gonna bring him back. Andy's on it. She's been tasked to maybe have a conversation with him. Gigi, if you ever have a conversation, make sure you let Andy know as well. She needs to be fully informed of this, and at the very top of this as well. Okay? Listen, we all signed up for Cypress, and we are the leaders here of Cypress as well. Okay? We cannot let this ship sink whatsoever.
Luckily for you guys, I have a lot of experience in trying to find an
Yes.
Yeah, thank God.
Good. We got 48 hours before I take the flight out for 2 weeks. And I really want to solve this before I leave, or else it's going to feel weird when I'm back. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's needed, if it's needed, maybe we frame that, I got taken out, and then I'll be back in 2 weeks. you get me?
Nah. Listen, lies are not gonna work.
I don't know. I'm
Lies are
just
not
like,
gonna work.
I'm just like
Absolutely
thinking,
not.
Lies are not gonna work here. We need to be straightforward, and he needs to be heard out as well. So, Andy, work your magic. Do whatever you have to do. This is a big first task as you as the official fixer of this crew. This needs the utmost priority right now.
I know what we need. We need to start a war. That's what brings Cypress together.
He's not gonna
Mm.
come down and fight a war.
All right,
He's
I'm
not gonna
down.
come
Let's start a war.
Well, the war gonna go up to him
I will say,
because they're gonna find him for us.
I don't know, how seriously he fucking took it, but I did say there's only one way out of Cypress. And he did say, come out, find me, motherfucker. So I wish I would have talked about this
Yeah, of
beforehand.
course.
But,
Right,
it is what it
right.
is. What are you going to do?
No, listen. At the end of the day, okay, what I did here, even Gigi have seen this. It have happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
You have seen me, Clark, how many times you have done this to me.
Mm-hmm.
You have seen this, Luciano, and I have done it back to him. So I'm not saying it's only him. I've also done, I've also fucked him up multiple times.
It
before,
is so
you get what I'm
funny.
saying?
Their relationship is so funny.
At the end of the day, he is my brother, and he is. Listen, we are here now, but if it wasn't for Lang, I don't know where our paths would have gone when we came back to the city, right, guys and girls? Like, we didn't know each other that much. Like, it's gonna sound fucked up. I knew Luciano just a little bit. I knew my path would kind of like go with Clark, you know what I'm saying? Because I looked at him like a student I still want to train up. But I didn't know you, Gigi. Now, but now we here. Now we fucking family. And the family ain't gonna break up. I'd rather fucking, before we break up, I will literally kill every man in Cyprus and woman and then kill myself at the end like fucking Stan. There's not gonna, we ain't no fucking, we might do drama, but we don't do really drama. This is not a fucking high school. We're gonna fix this.
Yeah, we got to figure this shit
together.
out. Yeah.
We gotta figure it out together. And I wish I could figure it out myself, but I don't know personally what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we also need to prepare for the worst here, guys. All right. If he doesn't come back, we need to cross that
Yes, Vito.
bridge when we get to it.
Of course. What's up? Come to the office. Yeah, come to the office.
And look, with the way he's been in the past,
Uh,
the more dramatic we make it, the more dramatic he makes it,
Yeah.
right? He tends to match
True.
that energy.
yeah.
Oops.
Usually does.
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying that I'm going to treat it like it's not a big deal or go, okay, whatever, buddy, or anything like that. But, I think us acting torn up about it or whatever gives him what he wants, right?
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I don't want to describe him this way, but for lack of a better way of saying it, he's essentially throwing a tantrum, right? He's having a moment. He has moments. If you let that trigger an entire wave of everyone also having moments, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do a single thing. So
Yeah.
I say we keep business as usual. We obviously should prioritize this, right? Don't just go
Yeah, of course.
running and go chopping and shit. But,
Yeah.
it is what it is, right?
Listen, we got to keep this away from the rest of the crew as well. Don't want this shit crumbling more. Okay. So
Mhm.
we ever need to talk about it, we call each other up. That's it. Someone's at the door.